Hi guys, welcome to my channel. All right, so why are you not coming online? Let's get you together. All right, there we are. All right, hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them, it's when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to the platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It will totally mean the world to me. All right.
O of all life and light, you are my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you are always with me. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference. As I walk each day in faith, in the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me, as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength and guidance and the blessings I need. I release all fear and surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence, now and forever. Amen.
Amen. All right, we got Pisces. This is one of the most. They are. Can you hear me? Watch this with your. Mind you, it was several different ears to choose from. It got picked. Greetings, did I do something wrong? What is your problem today? This is what I need to know. Because I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So I'm not going to say anything. Because something is happening this morning. And as y'all see, I was set up to be at a specific time and location. And shit like that started happening. all of a sudden people want to insert their self into the system, which is strange to me. So I'm gonna take but everything is happening for a reason. So I'm gonna take a poll question, because maybe I'm wrong. Okay? So they're saying they're wrong. I'm gonna say maybe it's me. Maybe there's a language barrier, right? Mind you, there's some information that should be here that's not. So there could be an issue maybe with that. So Miss Kelly, I need you to answer me, because you're the only other person here. If I call you, Miss Kelly, and you don't answer, and then I call back again, what does that mean? Because maybe there's a language barrier happening. But mind you, this is also the other thing. People keep wanting to make themselves important. It's not even fucking about you. So then I leave. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So Miss Kelly said that it's important. So if you hang the fuck up and you call back because the person didn't answer, my language says it's important. So when I pick up the phone and you ain't got shit to say, you just wanted to insert yourself into the system. So, but mind you, I feel like you're the entity that they're using to distract away from the message. And this is the reason why, when I said certain people can't come near me, because they don't even understand. You're being used. You're being used as the entity that is trying to fuck with me. And I'm not even going to let you do it, because it's not even about you. But instantly when I picked up the phone, what I said was, you're trying to insert yourself into the system. What do you want? Maybe you have something that is relevant to the message. Nigga said, I've been gone out of town. Not my problem. What do you want right now? Because something is happening. But as you see, time and attention, distractions. When the right thing is on the way, so is the fucking wrong thing. That's why I know it's the wrong thing. Because it's weird. Either way. That happened. So then I pulled the fuck out on the road because I had to go do something. And I kid you not. Mind you, my street in the morning is 25. It's a school zone. Don't bring your motherfucking ass around this bitch doing over excess. It be police down there, right? I live right next door to the school. Right next door to the school. I kid you not. I pull out. It's a nigga this close, like literally eating my ass. I'm not going no faster for you. The speed limit is this fucking speed limit. So guess what? Instantly, they got to slam on their brakes. The phone is going hectic. So a lot of phone calls, a lot of da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So then people tell me that I'm being a certain type of way. This is where y'all be forgetting to realize, like me and my energy and my type of person, I will get the fuck going on your motherfucking ass real quick. Y'all have to realize people be mad because you be emotionally, in touch, in tune, responsible, and you not letting them do certain things, and they'll say, oh, well, you're being, nah, I said what the fuck I said. And mind you, I can go on and have a great day because I ain't got to worry about watch. I'm going to do some content. That shit get ready to be fire because y'all. So I don't really, subscribe. Either way, it then took one, as I'm having to now explain to somebody else something, then I realize, what time is it? 8:16. I'm supposed to be online 8:15. More the fucking distractions. All right, this is one of the most. They are. Can you hear me? Yeah. But it's not about that. So, several different messages. Something about some eggs. Mind you, it's not good eggs. It's fly eggs, which are freaking fucking maggots. But it is parasites or something that they're trying to get into your system. So somebody may have their toothbrush or something just out on a counter or something. Throw it away. Throw it the fuck away. Also, take this how it resonates. Out of nowhere, a big ass, y'all know what horse flies are? A big ass horse fly appeared, right? Take it how it resonates. Big ass horse fly appeared, didn't seem normal. You can hear it. Something wasn't right. We're talking about monitoring spirits. The way you knew this was a monitoring spirit is because apparently the shit landed on a napkin. Mind you, you take the napkin, throw the napkin in the toilet because it had went to sleep. You throw the napkin in the toilet, the horsefly is under the napkin. The horsefly wakes up in the toilet, in the water, moves itself from under the tissue like it's about to take flight again. You flush the toilet, shit's gone. They done lost their motherfucking drone. Cameras being this small because, again, all eyes on you. Everybody's watching. And I don't mean in like a way where, no, everybody's fucking watching, including heaven. How are you going to handle yourself? And not for nothing, I'm trying to gaslight you in many different ways because I need for you to look bad. I need for you to be displayed as. Mind you, we wasn't talking about none of this shit. But here goes the message. Takes a sidebar because the spirits are going crazy. The monitoring spirits is going crazy. The fucking everybody's going crazy. Mind you, angels are applauding you. Look how far you got. Look how far you've come. And people that haven't even been put to the test yet are trying to give you fucking advice. Meanwhile, good luck on your journey. Hopefully you come out of it the same way I did. And y'all, you keep your hands out of shit. Because where was they hands when you was going through it? Where was they hands when you was going through it? And it's not that, it's something, because somebody would be, thinking it's monetary. No, this is spiritually. Because somebody's ability to get their ass dragged in a very bad way. Mind you, you already been through it. You already did it. You already done that. They said, never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Because people will play like, they are being helpful when they're monitoring fucking spirits. They're working for the other man. Mind you, they don't know how to control their own energy. This is the reason why they're doing some of the shit that they doing. But yet they don't see it. I told you, when people are spiritually stupid, don't fuck with them. Back your ass up. You at a no-win. It's literally like I was just explaining to my son. It is people online right now that will ask me a bunch of dumbass questions, right? About some of the stuff that's listed. Mind you, if the information's there, I'm not fucking talking to you. Because I keep trying to tell people, I don't like fucking talking to people. Like, I don't know if anybody has paid any attention. Like, I'm friendly, but I ain't fucking friendly. I'm friendly, but I ain't fucking friendly. Mind you, me talking like this, people will think, oh, she's so angry. No, bitch. I'm saying what I'm saying because I have passion and watch. And the next, when I'm done off of here, I'm about to be on fucking line laughing, lit. Because I know how to make myself happy. I don't need nobody else to do it. I don't need nobody else to do it. Mind you, I can say what I'm saying because I'm passionate about it. Cuss your motherfucking ass out. And how can I be of service to you? We already discussed it. So what I'm saying, and then people will try to gaslight you. Oh, you're so da-da-da. Bitch, fuck you. I don't care what you think. Because you only getting this little minute piece of the fucking whole picture. You don't know where I came from. You don't know what I've gone through. You don't know the choices that I have had to make. You don't know even how I got here. Because a lot of y'all will show the fuck up and swear y'all know something in 2 minutes. Still ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. This is one of the most. When I woke the fuck up, they was talking to me like heaven was talking to me. Do you know what type of energy you have to be for heaven to talk to you? One, you got to be open to even listening. Literally play by play. They told me what to do. Do this. Hey, Papa Daddy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, Athena, welcome. Thank you for being here. They told me play by play. They talked to me about timelines. This is one of the most weirdest timelines. These people are fucking stealing. Have y'all noticed that the days are longer? Like it's long. But then by the time you get ready to go to sleep and get ready to wake up, it's literally like an hour. So they was talking about timelines. This is a good timeline. This is a good timeline depending upon which you're living. Do y'all realize not everybody is struggling in this timeline? There's people thriving in this timeline. There's people who are not experiencing certain things. Like, there's only glimpses of certain things that I see going on only because the universe is saying, I need you to know that this is happening, but don't focus. Don't pay attention to that because I don't want you sucked into whatever that is. So we got to observe, don't absorb. People are trying to jump ship right now. Jump ship because their timeline is fucked up. But mind you, they're living the timeline that they're supposed to. The message said, love where you are. Love where you are. It has purpose. But Miss Kelly, somebody see you thriving on your timeline. And why is Miss Kelly having a different timeline than I'm having? They said, don't let the energy, don't let the reset affect you. They gave me a whole list. They gave me a whole list of everything to watch out for. Now, not for nothing, because I am a student, a teacher, a guide. The people that are connected to me is receiving messages, and maybe they heard them, but maybe I'm their confirmation, right? But then there's other people listening, and there will be people that says, I'm supposed to be attached to you. When the right thing is on the way, so is the wrong things. And the wrong thing may think that it's supposed to be attached to you. And if it can convince you that it's supposed to be attached to you, that's your ass. Because you're supposed to have discernment. So again, there's a language barrier that is happening because yesterday a lady showed up. Mind you, again, has nothing to do with nothing, but it has something to do with everything because the universe keeps trying to show me. So the lady pulls up, and I already told y'all, I'm never dating nobody Caribbean, nobody, like, I'm not. It's like something about the African, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. But I have. Never have in this timeline. Never have on this timeline. I'm 49 years old. I stuck to my guns. Never dating no African niggas, ain't dating no Caribbean niggas. Something wrong with y'all. Period. Might be what I like, might be not, right? I said, listen with your ears. Because a person gonna hear that and the person gonna say, man, shut your ass up. The lady showed up because apparently blessings. So I had something, and in my mind, I'm thinking, who the fuck is going to buy this shit? Somebody showed up and bought the shit out of nowhere. Because I'm thinking that it's supposed to be somebody else. Another lady shows up. Okay. Either way, by the time this lady leaves, she done ran up a ticket, right? Mind you, she didn't give a fuck. Just running up a bill, a tab. So she's talking. Mind you, and in my mind, I'm like, this lady just talking, like, you know, let's do the transaction, whatever. But I'm listening because my spirit is saying one thing, but my other thing is saying, listen. So she's proud. She, you know, just had her first baby, da-da-da-da-da. This is her first Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I got 9,000 Christmas trees because it came in a, you know, thing. Mind you, I love the energy of, you know, whatever it is. I grew up under that. So, of course, it takes a little bit of time to get certain things out of your system, right? Because, again, we're in a reset, reverting back to original form, not the form that they put us in. My DNA activating, and my DNA saying that's not your original form. That was the little box that they try to put you in. So it takes a little bit of time for you to get out of, you know, the conditioning, right? The universe says stop saying certain things. I like niggas, right? And not for nothing, this is also where the universe also started talking to me about y'all conditioning is fucked up anyway. It's either black or white. Black or fucking white. And depending upon how black your ass is or how white your ass is may determine the amount of gray in between the motherfucking shit. Either way, it's only black or white. And I heard a nigga say, somebody is mixed. Mind you, it's black and black. But they mix because the person is Caribbean and the person is this. Mind you, my spirit started talking to me. It's either black or white. If it's black and black, bitch is black. All y'all better get your asses in gear. It's black, right? And you can determine how far you want to fall to, you know, whatever side of the scenario. Either way, I choose, you know, to be in jeopardy all the time, right? Apparently. Because hanging by the fucking thread. All right. The lady, she's happy. And I'm like in congratulations mode for her because, you know, she's an older lady. She's an older lady. First child, first husband, first house. So she want to put a tree in every fucking room of her house. I don't blame her because guess what? My first baby, we going to go all the way out. But again, it's conditioning because be mindful because setting the tone, right? Anyway, long story short, this lady, you could tell she's in love with her baby. She's in love with her man. She's very respectful of her, you know, whatever. She says her husband is Caribbean, island, African, I don't know, something. And I said what I just said to y'all. I'm never dating none of them. Well, I didn't say it that way. I said, I always said that I would never date any of them because of the fact that, to me, they different. Mind you, I know what type of energy I am. It takes a lot to deal with me, right? I'm a lot. Because, nigga, this ain't going to be no fucking walk in the park for your ass because, you know, it could be a walk in the park for you, though. But if you know, I don't know what the next phase of whatever I am because I ain't been in a relationship with nobody the way that I am now, right? But still, ain't no fucking walk in the park, nigga. You either have done the work or you haven't. And the energy that you give is going to be the energy that you receive. So if it's push and pull, I can tell it's push and pull. I ain't going into that because, nigga, it's push and pull. We clearly is going to be at a fucking odds. So the lady says, it's just the way that they speak. Good morning, Rebel Bell. She said, it's just the way that they speak. And I said, to me, they be trying to tell somebody what to do. It's just the way that they speak. All right, well, my spirit don't like it. All right, because it's going to do this. Anyway, long story short, this morning my sons are telling me, because, you know, apparently I've been on 10 ever since that phone call. That phone call triggered me in all the wrong fucking ways because, nigga, what the fuck do you want? He says, I just got offline. I seen you. I caught the ass end of it. But you called back twice. What do you want? Like, you are clearly trying to insert yourself into the system. I can see it. And then here your ass is again. I don't think the person has, you know, ill intentions. That's not what I think. But I do think that the person is being used. And I ain't gonna let you fucking use me in the process of you being used. Because you can't control your entities or your demons, but I can control mine. And I let mine out to play, you know, sometimes when they need to come out and play. But anyway, long story short, the lady said, it's just the way that they talk. It's not mine. It's not mine. I don't know what the universe told this individual or whatever, but it's not mine. It could have been, you know, way back when or on another timeline. It could just be familiar. It could be whatever it is that the universe has said, but I ain't got my compass is not set on that. I don't know what that person was told. I don't know how that person got here. But I ain't got told nothing in the way of it's either real or it's fake. And if it's doing certain things, and people will say, oh, well, it's set for you to grow. And nah. Like, don't let nobody bring you back down to levels you done already leveled up from. So then I get on the phone with my sons, right? And my sons are saying, Mom, this might be the reason why people have this stigma of black women. And we don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something, little moccasins. People be so mad at us because we already know what the fuck we want. And I'm going to say just for me and myself. People want me to settle on the way they wish to treat me. I don't have to settle for your bullshit. I don't even have to entertain your shit. I don't care what you think. And as I'm listening to them, I'm hearing something. It be niggas that be trying to talk to bitches that y'all are not the same. You are looking for a certain thing. I ain't looking for that. I'm not in the predicament to do certain things with certain people. I'm not doing it. That would be the equivalent of a nigga right now, like I told y'all before. A nigga said to me one time, you look like you was going through some stuff. So I decided that we should go through some stuff together. Not that I looked at this woman and I saw she was going through some stuff and I wanted better for her. So, you know, I wanted to let her heal the way she... Nah, this nigga said I wanted to come in and fuck up the whole program. People be wanting what they want. People be wanting what they want. I don't have to want what you want for me, though. And like I said, if you can tell me what to do, because it's a certain nigga, like, listen, and not for nothing, right? So on another note, there's something happening that was happening before. Another cycle of something happening like it happened before, right? And so this time, the nigga tells me...
The video, we're going to call him Quan, like Rich Homie.
Okay. These motherfuckers are... Okay, so I'm being trolled again heavily, right? All right. And in the process of being trolled heavily, nigga says to me, if we locked in, move like it. You ain't gotta go comment on my you ain't gotta go comment. I know how to reach you, but if I take time to check in on you and show love, don't just view it and dip. That's not the energy I move with. Respect goes both ways. See, where I come from, support ain't silent. If I hit you, it's out of love, not obligation. But when all I get is a view and no vibe, that don't sit right. We don't do ghost energy over here, right? I laughed. Sent a laughing face. Mind you, I said, best one so far. Because it was the best one so far. Nigga was talking like, you know what I mean? A nigga like this nigga should be talking. Mind you, it's not the nigga, but it could be the nigga. Best one so far. If y'all don't get the fuck out of my inbox talking crazy, the same way y'all on ghost mode, faking the funk, so am I. The energy you give is what you shall receive. Now go on and get. Thanks for the message though, because I love me some. But the people's energy that around them, not the person, but the people that do shit like this is trash. So then they sent something else, and then they said whatever they said, right? But mind you, again, I'm being heavily trolled by the same person over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So my last response to the nigga was, because we made up, we locked in though, but now I'm going and get. Because I already said what I said. And if the energy's locked in, the energy's already locked in. Nobody got to worry about what the energy's going to be. Ain't nobody got to insert themselves into the system because the energy that I'm talking to already know that I want them. They already know I want them. Because what I want wants me. And what wants me, I want. I ain't got to tell nobody. I ain't doing that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They gonna know how to talk, and I'm gonna know how to say, you know, when they start talking like they be talking, you know, what's done in the shadows, it's sad it's being done. It's sad that it's being done in the shadows, but hey, to each his own. I think that da-da-da-da-da would know better though, because if you can jump through timelines and portals, and I mean seriously, she said, Majestic Grace said, I know that's right, Miss Kelly, only answering to God. Rebel, yeah, they tried to dress up the last energy in a new suit and a cuter smile. I don't think so. Try again. She ain't lying. Mind you, my energy big. My energy's big. Ain't nobody got to worry about me. When my energy comes, I know my energy gonna match me. I don't gotta feel like I gotta be submissive to an energy in a way that is going to make me belittle myself. That ain't a thing. Mind you, generational curses and things of that nature come in packages just like that, because I sat by and I watched the person and I said, why do that person, they are better than that? Why do they keep letting certain energies come into their aura or their area, and they don't realize those energies only make you less than? Somebody will hear this, right? And somebody thinks that it's about money. That everybody thinks it's about money. My energy, my aura, it all is monetary. It can be monetized, but at the end of the day, it's not about money. It's about an energy that should already be embodied by the energy. And if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. You never gonna make me want it if you ain't got it. Because my energy already exists. My energy already exists. So that would mean that my energy already exists. How you ain't got it, but my energy already exists? You ain't it. And I shouldn't have to tell nobody this. So here we go. Because why the fuck? So the energy surrounding Pisces right now feels deeply mystical, cleansing, and transitional. Almost like the tide pulling you towards the next chapter. Here's what we're sensing. Release and flow. Old ties, lingering emotions, or even outdated versions of yourself are dissolving. It may feel bittersweet, but the current is carrying you exactly where you need to go. Because there are some old energies. You may have been in an old energy that existed, but now be mindful, even what Jess just said, people trying to mimic energy, but they don't know that you have changed. You're different. So people thinking that you are whatever it is the fuck they remember. And they're matching that energy. Our energy ain't the same. Our energy wasn't even the same on the second fucking go around. Then somebody said, well, why would you let the players fuck up? Anyway, old ties, lingering emotions. I told y'all in the last video, and I said the message might not even be there. So if you haven't seen the message that was at 6 o'clock, you could be potentially missing something anyway. And you might just miss it anyway, because I think I'm going to delete it. Anyway, heightened intuition. Your dreams, synchronicities, and gut feelings are louder than usual. The veil is thinner, allowing you to pick up on truths others miss. Because I said you're going to have to watch with your ears on certain people's energy. Watch with your ears on certain people's energy. Because they may not be saying, but they're going to be doing. This is the thing. When people doing shit and then they acting like they don't fucking know. They're doing shit though. People want to insert themselves into the system. Mind you, be careful because those types of energies, and I'm going to just say it because they've been sitting in my chat for forever and a day. So people know when they insert themselves into the energy, whatever the message is, could potentially be tied to them because now they have exerted some of their energy. It's selfish. It was very fucking selfish. Why? Because they knew that there was a message that had to be given to the collective. But they tried to make it about them. Flag on the play. And then, you know what the energy tried to just do? Emotional manipulation. Because I did something wrong. Fucking right. But maybe I did something wrong. Take it how it resonates. Heightened intuition. Your dream synchronicities and gut feelings are louder than usual. The veil is thinner, allowing you to pick up on truths others might miss. But maybe that had to happen. Because let's see how she handles this. Magnetic renewal. There's an energy of attraction around you. New connections, opportunities, or creative sparks are beginning to swirl. When the right thing is on the way, so is the wrong thing. There's an energy of attraction. When the right thing is on the way, so is the wrong thing. You're attracting it all. How you gonna handle it? New connections or opportunities, creative sparks are beginning to swirl. The key is entrusting what feels aligned rather than forcing outcomes. What is aligned and what feels forced? Who's real? What's fake? The illusions and the reality. Cup half full or half empty? How are you seeing things? Healing water. Spirit is saying that this is a moment of emotional purification. Anything heavy in your heart is being washed away so you can move into lighter frequencies. Because I don't like people talking to me. To me, I feel like everybody is always trying to insert themselves into the system. Many messages tying itself to a higher entity, most commonly known as God, yet the messengers sound enthroned within themselves. Who's the God here? Well, you know what? I felt highly triggered. So what's in you? triggering. All right. So, your mom's new man. Okay. Period. Your mom's new man. Who's the God here? So, created in the image. People that sit under or under the counsel of, because I said spiritually stupid. Some people are spiritually stupid. And they only come to trigger. That's what I felt. The energy you give is the energy you're going to receive. So you was trying to trigger. But it was stupid only because if you have DNA of your mother and father, fucking you figure it out. Either way, at this moment in time, step out of fear and into trust. What you're releasing is not a loss, but a sacred exchange. Spirit is opening space for something greater to flow in. Yeah, fuck that. Because why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Hey, Christy. Christy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, fuck that. So as I listened to that shit, I said, you trying to trigger me too. Like this morning, everybody was trying to fucking trigger me because, you know, how's she going to deliver the message? Because we need her to tell, but we don't want her to tell. I need you to read between the lines. Oh, Pisces, let's get beneath the surface to the hidden energy. It feels like something that's been lurking in the undertow, unseen yet shaping everything. Yeah, Christy, because we focused on the message. You see how she said focus on the message? They said stick to the script. Mind you, she's saying the same thing. Focus on the message. But everything has to happen because it's part of the message. Mind you, it's chaos. It's fucking chaos. I said y'all are in jeopardy. So if you know what the term jeopardy means, it says 50-50 chance. They made it sound like something different. It was a warning, right? So I send you a warning. You're in jeopardy. The fact that you're in jeopardy might let you be triggered into thinking that what I'm saying or what the person that is telling you you're in jeopardy, that they're right. You have to have some discernment because it's a lot of moving pieces. So just think here. And you're right. So your mom's new man said, if triggering you was the intent, I'm sure more absurd things could be said rather than a question. Maybe, but they also know that maybe I might not pay attention to that. Because if people say certain things, I'm just not going to pay attention. And also, it could be a thing where you are sitting right here, and today I made it so my cameras can I can actually see what y'all are saying, right? And so normally, I wouldn't even be able to see what you were saying, but my brother let me know the other day that, you know, he was there because I for some reason, I said something about do harm being around. I felt him, and then all of a sudden, guess what? He was talking over here, but because the way my cameras were set up, I didn't see him, right? So several things taking place. Everything is important because we teach Earth School. And in Earth School, we discuss what's happening, right? Let's go beneath the surface. The hidden energy feels like something has been lurking in the undertow. Unseen yet shaping everything. Yo, I smell you. Period. So what I was about to say, and then I'm gonna tell you something else because I smelled a person, right? Him, right? I smell him. And what I was getting ready to say was, This person even being here, because he said if triggering you was the intent, he's saying he did not have that intent. But also I said principalities, because maybe the other person didn't have the intent in triggering me either. But guess what? Y'all being used, right? So since you're being used, you might not know what could trigger me, but you're being used, right? So over here, if in fact that the guards were put into place, there were guards put into place, my mods, right? If you said something wrong, normally, because, you know, my protection would be my mods, they would have deleted your ass, right? Mind you, my mods, even on y'all, my mods would delete anybody that comes in and start saying, you know, whatever it is that they deem that they think that people shouldn't say. So somebody may have thought that I was unprotected, right? Also, that's another thing. So I sent something at you. I heard a blitz. I sent something, right? And so if I sent something at you thinking that you were unprotected, the weapon may form, but it won't prosper. But yet you didn't realize that I got invisible guards. Mind you, they're not invisible. They right here. I smelled them, so I know they're here. So you were intentional. You were intentional because you may not know what would trigger me, but you was triggering. Over here, she said focused on a message. Everything's a message, because again, Earth School, they said it's chaotic. So whatever's happening right now, it is, I may send something to you to get you to try to focus over here, but they said stick to the script. Focus, you got to continue to keep focusing on the message, but some shit may be thrown off. Like it is, you have to be witty, right? That's what's important. When you are, it's like fast thinking. What is that, improv or something? So it would be like still being able to handle the biz. All right. So we're going to throw some shit at you anyway. Stick to the script, but be witty in the process. Be on your P's and Q's. And also know that just because you don't see the guards, don't mean that they're not around, because I smell them. So Pisces spirit has been waiting for you to hear this. The choices, the endings, the rebirth. It's all about aligning right now. This message is about clarity, independence, and stepping through a door. A door that not everyone can follow. You are stronger than you realize. You are seeing clearer than you ever. And the universe is asking you to trust what is shifting. So it's like having your peripheral seeing behind the scenes or whatever. So the script is we're about to go deeper. All right. What does this mean? Let's see. Mind you, I still can't just lay it out on the lines, because remember what happened. I jumped through a portal. I shifted timelines. And so when I shifted timelines, and I told y'all it was real, and I also said to y'all that when I tell y'all what happened, y'all not gonna fucking believe me. So in the process of me shifting timelines, what I did was I accessed the mainframe of the computer. And so when I accessed the mainframe of the computer, I literally programmed the computer for this message, but the other message, the message that was behind that, because now I knew the window, the veil was going to, close. Excuse me, as I jumped through the portal, I needed to leave information, but I also had to send something ahead of me. So the word blitz has a few layers of meanings depending upon the context. So from German origin, it comes from Blitzkrieg, meaning lightning war, used in World War II, I guess, to describe a sudden, fast, overwhelming attack. General use, it means something done quickly, intensely, and with a lot of energy, okay? Again, because y'all over here didn't get the poll question because everything was important, right down to the preview. What did y'all preview said? The last preview said, when I was a child, I thought as a child. What was the new preview? Did anybody see the preview? So this is where the message is. Y'all have been given but may have not paid attention. Does anybody know what the preview on this channel, on this one said? So mind you, but the thing is, it was hidden. So because of the fact that you didn't get a poll question, you didn't get a Q&A. Everything was important. The last thing said something about the signs, meaning you seeing the signs that you were being given, but not paying attention to each one because y'all may not have even thought it was important, but everything was freaking important. So it was like you got some information on this timeline, but this timeline is, I heard, as good as it gets. It's not as good as it gets, but I heard as good as it gets, or as good as it has been, okay? So now, this timeline, a lot of people are not having certain experiences, but maybe the frequency on this timeline is better than it has ever been. So when they said timeline, okay, so I was able to program the computer back then. But mind y'all, because the time shift was happening, the computers were glitching. So that was also where the time kind of got spread out. But when they said the timeline, it was saying they were stealing time. So there's a 75-year-old lady right now that looks better than 22-year-olds. And I shit you not. They were stealing time. So when they were stealing time, it's like the illusions, and we're breaking the illusion. So when we had to go deeper, hidden attachments. There's a soul connection or memory that it has tied itself to your energy field. Jess is right here. Jessica, Rebel Bell. Mind you, this is how I can tell y'all they keep giving me people that, and mind you, Jess don't really normally come in the chat, but she's right the fuck here. Jessica, if you can, in a short little words, if you can, do you remember when I said I felt that nigga jump timelines when we left? Do you remember that shit? We literally just went through another timeline. Like, we done jumped a few timelines in between that. But Jessica's right there. And I said, I felt that nigga's energy signature when we jumped timelines. And she said, how did it happen? I don't fucking know. But somehow this nigga then literally elevated himself because the alignment wasn't there. But somehow by the fucking, like, it's like a door that was closing and this nigga slipped his ass fucking through there. She right there. She's saying, yes, she do. Mind you, now it's showing me. So somebody that you may have thought you plucked clear to the other fucking solar system, slipped they motherfucking ass through a door that was like this. And mind you, they did the work. So, you know, who am I to judge? The universe is going to do what the universe is going to do. But we're talking about energies now. So be mindful. You may be thinking about people, you know what I mean? That again, fuck the people. It's the energy. She's saying he's in the glitch. Okay. However, but because I felt this motherfucker, I'm like, you know, I ain't got to still worry about that because, you know what I mean? It was literally just enough for me to know that the person had tailed. They had a tail. All right, so there's a connection or memory that has tied itself to your energy field. You may think you've released it, but it still tugs at your dreams, your thoughts, or random emotions. Somebody wants you to think about them. They want you to help them. But remember when I said real and fake. I needed everything to be in alignment. So when I started talking to every fucking body because guess the fuck what? Where two or more shall touch and agree. Fuck it. If we can help each other get to, you know, out of that glitch. But fuck you still, because it's up, right? This lifetime, the next lifetime, bitch, it's up. I don't want no smoke, but, you know, it's fucking smoke. Spirit is showing you that it's not about the person or the situation. It's about the lesson of sovereignty, the hidden message. You're being asked to stop carrying what was never yours because it don't fucking matter. They never mattered. They never mattered. They want you to think that they are important. People want to feel important. You grow through what you go through. You glow through what you go through. Where you put your energy, where you put your focus is what's more important. It's high elevation. Because one of the questions was, can you raise your energy? Can you raise your energetic field? Yeah, because a motherfucker just did it. A nigga knew that the window, the veil was closing on a situation, and this energy decided to do the work. How can anybody be mad at that? But the energy needs to be doing the work for itself, not because of. And so somebody's intentions is definitely important, but, you know, take it how it resonates. So illusion breaking. There are truths about people, situations, or even your own desires that are unraveling. What you thought was love, loyalty, or opportunity may have been a mirage. Spirit is saying what falls apart now was never meant to stand. Hidden here is your freedom, because we free spirits. The truth that lets you finally move without the chains, that lets you cut this and sever the tether. Because I was trying to figure out, you know, they say soul ties, cutting an energetic soul tie, a frequency, something that has been with you for forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And people keep saying, oh, you can cut it, this, that, and the third. It's like you ripping out your heart and saying, I don't want to feel whatever that is. We don't do that. There's no way. It's growing through and ascending beyond that, right? All right. So it says, what you thought was love or loyalty or opportunity may have been a mirage. Because sometimes we be loyal to the wrong situations, right? But mind you, I promise you that I knew they had already lied to me. That's why I said you was being shallow. And so I triggered the system. They said, just because you see the zeros and the ones and, you know, the cipher and the things that are here, they said layers, right? So I triggered the system because, bitch, if y'all telling me it's layers, let's trigger this motherfucker. Mind you, hence why I got triggered, because I started triggering, right? The energy you give is going to be the energy that you receive. So I started triggering. All right, so this morning I wakes up and the first thing I see was him, right? And so the him says it's love over loyalty. No, it said loyalty over love. That's what he said. Everything was important to the system, but it was chaotic because I sent you a message, right? Mind you, it was let me figure out what this word means first. Y'all know what it means, and we know what it means, but I'm gonna write it. Remember I said they were stealing. They're stealing, right? So the word is finesse, right? Mind you, what did I tell you? They said layers, right? So just because you can see the matrix with the 0 and the 1s, the computer screen, the program, there was layers to a situation. But finesse has layers. That's the word. Finesse said loyalty over love. And I said sometimes you have to be loyal to yourself, right? But remember, everything is important. So when the message was given, you had to hear it, but you also had to see it because everything was important. So I also don't want you to tell, because everything ain't for everybody and everybody's listening. Everybody's watching, because the right thing is on the way. So is the wrong thing. So that means they're trying to, you know, lobby for time and attention and things of that nature. So it says general meaning, skill, smoothness, or refinement in handling a situation.
doing something with elegance, grace, or cleverness. So when I hear the word finesse, I feel like you stole something. You see what I'm saying? It's like when I said you're in jeopardy. When you're in jeopardy, I gave you a warning. Somebody says it's danger. But mind you, it meant you stood a 50-50 chance. Basically, there was a chance for you to, do this. Discernment, right? When people talk about people's energy, someone can move through challenges without force. They use intelligence, charm, or subtle moves to get results. I heard scammer. Trying to finesse a situation, you trying to scam. Meanwhile, that's not what it means. It means you trying to get something in a way that, it takes grace, it takes elegance, it takes cleverness. But because of the way that words have been manipulated and are being displayed, it comes off as a conniving ass energy. But mind you, I finessed you 2 times, okay? In a situation. I don't like the way it sounds. Let's see. Sometimes it means to smooth talk or even trick someone to get what you want, to finesse a situation. Mind you, what the person was meaning was it was delicate. It was a delicate situation. They said they heard demon. They are not wrong though, because I saw the demon that it was attached to. So they're not even wrong. They picked it up. So finesse is the art of flow over force, aligning energy instead of pushing it against something, right? So if you heard that, it's like I ran off on the plug twice. All right. So stick to the script. First of all, who's writing the script? So stick to the script. Who's writing the script? The universe. Universe writing the script. But also there's somebody trying to mastermind behind the scenes, right? So spiritual message, loyalty over love. Pisces, the universe is calling you to look beyond the illusions of love. Not every connection that feels magnetic is meant to last. Some hearts are drawn together to teach, not to stay. Discernment. Loyalty is the true anchor. Love can be fleeting, conditional, or blind. Loyalty is the energy that withstands storms, aligns with your soul's purpose, and shows up even when feelings waver. Spirit says, value the ones who honor your trust, your truth, not just your affection. So a nigga or a bitch jumps through timelines for you. Not because you did everything right, because you could have cussed this nigga the fuck out. You could have cussed this bitch the fuck out. So there was many times there could have been a love-hate, type of situation, because not understanding, or receiving the proper messages, it could have been a, push or pull. But loyalty, I will never leave you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I may not like you or the things that you do, but I will always come to rescue my energy. I will always come to save my energy because I'm loyal to me. And so when my energy is, feeling down, I'm going to get online and I'm going to make it feel good. When my energy is doing whatever it's doing, I'm going to do what I need to do because I'm loyal to me. I'm loyal to my energy. Fuck the energies that keep trying to insert and say that, oh, I'm tied to you, da-da-da-da-da. I recognize my own energy. I'm going to heal my own energy. So my energy is saying, I needed you, right? And suppose I didn't know the value of my own energy, like, because I had gave it to somebody else because I was thinking that, I love him and her or da-da-da-da-da. And I was more worried about,
Because love is top of the line. Love is top tier. So don't get it messed up. But it was now loving healthy, loving properly, loving beyond, because again, everything had to be fine-tuned. So, some people will teach, it's one thing or the other, but it's everything. The reason why I'm loyal to myself is because I love me. I love me more than anything else. And so if my energy is, distorted because of what has happened here in this reality or in this realm or on this timeline, I got to make my energy back whole. And sometimes, what did I say years ago? It's you on a lower timeline as a man. But it's not even going to be on a lower timeline, just they're on the same timeline. Literally, they have to be on the same timeline. Because if you're doing it, so are they. So they're on the same timeline. When jeopardized, we will protect. Yes, I love that. All right, so hidden truths. First of all, hold on. We got to go back. Loyalty is the true anchor. Love can be fleeting, conditional, or blind. Mind you, when I had to go back, it was important because I needed to go back. Remember when I said, just said on the lower timeline, but just we all had to go back to the lower timeline. The reason why we all had to go back to the lower timeline was because, remember when I said I had to get my son a tutor? Like my son went to Head Start and then kindergarten like most kids do. But we taught them the ABCs, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. They learned the song, right? They learn the song first because that's what we do. Then they have to recognize the alphabet. So then you have to teach them. This is a A, this is a B, this is a, you know what I mean? You have to teach them. So now they got to do recognition along with saying what and identification, right? But sometimes we don't realize they only just heard it. They didn't identify. So I may have heard them. They may have heard me, but maybe they couldn't identify, right? Either way, so then after they identify, you learn to write. You learn to write the thing. The ABCs, so now you have recognition. So you have the sound, you have the, the recognition, and now you are able to write it. But what happened was there was a step that got missed, and so now he's in the third grade, second or third grade, and now he's having an issue because he knew the song, he knew how to sing the ABCs because she knew that, and then he maybe knew how to maybe not recognize all of them or write them. But what the lady had to do was take him back down to the beginning and put everything together. So everything had to come full circle. He had to know it. She knew he knew it. Then she started now doing recognition with him. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? So after she knew he can recognize them, the words, then she had to start, there's more to it because you got to sound them out. You got to be able to, and then in our language is hooked on phonics because, what did I tell you? There was a G, Georgia, and J jump or something, but it sounded the same. Either way, or PH, and it don't make sense. Anyway, so now you got to explain this and then be able to see it. Then you got to be able to sound it out. Then you got to be able to, put words together. And then you got to be able to read and write. Either way, she had to bust them back down to the very beginning. So spiritually, a lot of us had to go back because I've been dealing with spirituality my whole entire life. But then now there's conditioning, things that we have learned that is not true. But I needed you to tap into soul, your soul. Because if you're recognizing souls and you're recognizing light, that's totally different from what your eyes see. Because, most people are attracted to what they see. Like, damn, the nigga fine. I want that. Meanwhile, the nigga trash. You know what I'm saying? Or the bitch got a fat ass. Because shit, fat asses is a thing. I like them. But you don't want to touch every fat ass. And now you're realizing that, we made every ass fat, but now they stink. That's strange. But either way, shit happens. So you see something and then you want it. It's pleasing to the eyes, but it might not be pleasing to the soul. So just because you bond or you have, it look good. Is it fulfilling to your soul? Does it match your soul? Is it energetically compatible? So if we've been taught, conditioned to, I can spot a motherfucking $1 million shoe from a mile away. It'd be beautiful trash walking around. It's a lot of beautiful trash. No substance, no nothing, like no nothing. So now everybody had to go back because guess what? You got to cross them T's and dot them I's. Remember I told y'all that? All right. And sometimes we be thinking we done jump levels and things of that nature. Meanwhile, we be the problem. I just read something by Carl Jung on Enigma. Okay. And, oh, you wrote too. Okay. And impossible love, and only 8% can identify archetype. Well, that's the thing. That's another thing. When I said people be like writing shit like twin flames and things of this nature, they be writing that shit but never have experienced it. How you gonna write something and not have experienced it? It's like when I talk about Dark Night of the Soul and all the things that I went through, and literally I sat in front of y'all and I said, the only reason why I know that God literally had to, because I was crying, like, God, why did I have to do this? Like, I'm a good person. Like, I should not have had to. But guess what? Good people, my ass. If I need you to do something, you need to be able to talk about it to the T. Because how are you going to help somebody if you don't know? Mind you, I said I was traumatized, and people don't come back from that. People die there, okay? Y'all, something is happening. People die there. So when God sent me, he know he's sending a soldier because I'm going to go do the job. And, you know, I got stuff to do, other stuff. So we're going to have to, you know, I mean, let's make it happen. Anyway, so align your soul's purpose and aligns with their soul purpose and shows up even when feelings waver. Spirit says, value the ones who honor your truth, not just your affection. So hidden truth. Sometimes you're tempted to chase love that sparkles but shakes your foundation. It look good, but it's a test, right? The lesson here is energy that bends for you, protects you, and stands unwavering. That is the kind of love that matters. It may not be romantic, but it nurtures your soul. It's like me sending out prayers, you know, to people that I know I'm connected to. So I sent out a prayer to some females, right? If my person right now is connected with whoever, and people may not have understood that. But if I am trying to make sure that I'm in alignment and I'm doing the things that I necessarily need to do, I need to correct anything that could be impure in me right now. Because we talk a whole lot, right? People talk a whole lot around here. But what about the people that do? Are you a doer or are you just a talker? Because again, I told y'all, it's a thin line between love and hate. When you are in love with a person, you could despise some of the things that they do, but I really, really love you. I can't let you do certain things, you know, with me or around me, and I can't be there, but, you know, I'm not going to judge you from doing the things that you're doing, but I'm still going to send you blessings and prayers because I know that spiritually we're this. There's layers, there's different things. And just because my person has to go through whatever, maybe it's a lesson I already went through. And now they have to go through it. Or maybe it's a lesson they went through and now I have to go through it. I'm still not going to run off and leave that person. I still have to stand in the gap for this person because it's me. It's myself. I got to stand in the gap for me. And this is where I said, even today, when people are trying to tell me, you know, oh, it's this, that, and the third. People want you to listen to, I want to say their bullshit. Mind you, they could be real. Like, they could be really telling you, like, the jewels and gems that basically, you know, apply to them. But what if you already this level up above them? You already been through, because, again, at 49, it's some shit that, you know, somebody that's 20 may have already gone through. But guess what? It's some shit that by the time they get to my age, and mind you, just because age don't always equate to wisdom, just so you know, because there's some dumbass older people running around here, so don't get it fucked up. Age and wisdom is not a correlation, okay? But when you are really taking the initiative to become a better being, a better soul, really actually in full purpose, really in alignment, your soul is definitely going to go through many different stages of development. And there's going to come people that's going to say, you know, because from the outside looking in, they think they know some shit. But meanwhile, guess what? If they go through half of the shit you going through, they will die. They will not make it. And mind you, we can right see. Because guess what? I know that we just went through a cycle. Some other people about to go through some cycles. And it's about to get real hard for them. The same way it was hard for us. Don't you put your motherfucking hands in it. And mind you, I'm talking to myself. Because I already see it. People be talking. Mind you, ain't went through nothing. They thought the shit that they went through. Well, guess what? When the universe slams your head to the pavement, is everybody going to come out with flying colors the same way you did? Will they scathe or miss that motherfucking, that asylum that they try to put you in? That hospital room or that hospital bed that they try to put you in? Will they make it out of there? Because when the shit hits the fan, I mean, everybody ain't going to stand 10 toes. I can almost promise you that. Some people are definitely going to falter. And you may think that, oh, you know them and they got it. Nah, they going to fold. They going to fold. Because I don't know about y'all, but spiritually, when they was on my ass, they was on my ass. Meanwhile, at this moment, the same thing that happened before is now happening again. And guess what? The message that when I was triggered because I was being gang stalked and all of this other shit, and I'm saying ain't nobody seeing nothing, ain't nobody doing nothing. But meanwhile, now they gang stalking me, and guess what? The universe said they helping your numbers. Don't even worry about them. Let them talk. They in your inbox saying all this other shit. The same name. The same fucking name. They don't give a fuck. They all come in my inbox, same fucking name. They all say the same thing. Hey, pretty face, we love you. Da 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 da. I'm your favorite. Da 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 da. Meanwhile, the universe is now telling me something different. Excuse me. Don't worry about, the fact that they're gang stalking you. They helping your numbers. Okay, fuck them. But mind you, when it happened before, because, what I'm saying, I was under whatever it was blowing my fucking mind. Like, why are y'all doing that? Mind you, I laughed. I went to the actual person that they doing it to, that they are using. And I said to them, can you get your people? Because they harassing me. Can you help me? Please, daddy. Help me, get them. Like, go get your people. Because I know you gotta know that they doing that. Now help a sister out. Because I love you, but your people is fucking with me. All right? So we got guidance right here. Release the need for love. Mind you, they troll me so bad. They trolling me so bad right now. And they using every rapper, I swear. Like some dude named, I don't even know the nigga name. They trolling me from this. I commented one time. Now they trolling me from this nigga page. And I'm like, y'all know, like the shit y'all saying don't even make sense. Because I only commented one time. I've never heard a song by this nigga. But for some reason, apparently, rappers love me. I don't know. But go on and get please and thank you. Like, I love one rapper, okay? I mean, believe me alone. But either way, I'm being gang stalked in so many different pages. It's weird. But they got time. I don't. So guidance. Release the need for love that doesn't serve your highest self. Trust the quiet loyalty of those who mirror your values and respect your energy. Why is it now that I feel like it's funny? But it's not the same trauma as when it was that you didn't know. Like when I didn't know and I was being triggered and heavily like, oh my God, where the fuck is all these people come from? Do they know where I live? Now I don't even give a fuck. Like, even the people that when they become, I just give my address because my address is online. I had a business for, so many years. My address is online. Do what thou will. Trust the quiet loyalty of those who mirror your values and respect your energy. Respecting energy is important because, again, I'm going to be of service, but respect my motherfucking space and my peace and my freedom, please and thank you. Spirit says loyalty always precedes love, and sometimes it is the love you've been looking for all along. Take it how it resonates. Affirmation. I honor loyalty above fleeting affection. I attract energy that respects, supports, and uplifts my soul. Mind you, that was an insert into the system. Okay, so just so you know. We still sticking to the script because, again, it said improv. You got to be ready for anything because it's chaos. So can you manifest under chaos? Your mom's new man. Can you manifest under chaos? So you come in and you already have a set destination. We already know that we was talking about timelines because, again, I just told y'all I saved y'all ass on another timeline. I literally went into the system and, you know, the ticker was running down, right? But mind you, I was able to input something into the system and also leave a trail of what I put. So we were talking about the question and answer, the signs, right? Here we go. Go back. It says royal time travel. Take it how it resonates. You heard what the people said. All right. Where we go? So something that was hidden, because when they gave out the information, right, as I was listening, air hustling into the universe, they said this is the most. This is one of the most. It talked about timelines. So it said timelines. It talked about what are those freaking monitoring spirits? Because they are. Everybody's watching, but mind you, it was also watching along with that. How are you doing certain things? Because it said, don't let the reset affect you. Hey, second something. They said, yo, hey. So don't let the reset affect you. Meanwhile, my spirit took me back to, what is it? Bridgerton. It is the old, kingdoms and things of nature. Hey, baby. Look at him, period. Sending me stickers and shit. Y'all, I swear to God, I cannot make this shit up. These people are crazy. So, your natural behavior, right? Mind you, it could be crazy because, sometimes we crazy, but it's fun, right? Somebody laughing at the fact that the things that was triggering back then, but it's also a new opportunity because the reset was a new opportunity. They said, don't let the reset affect you because apparently there was something that was supposed to happen to maybe trigger you in a way to set you, I heard set up is the word that they're using. It's set up. But meanwhile, it was setting you up and putting you in position. All right. But I heard set up. So if you hear set up, you would be thinking that somebody doing something wrong, right? Because they said go deeper. Stick to the script. All I hear, for some reason, it's that thing. She was a fairy. Yep. She was a fairy. Yep. But it was funny because it's this little thing. And it made me smile because where a person could be so they said slow speed, slow down. A person could be, is anal the word? I think that's the word. All these words have different meanings. So the word anal can have a few different meanings depending upon the context. It says y'all know anatomy. Listen, medical relating to the anus, the opening of, okay, not that, personality behavior. When someone says a person is anal, they usually mean the person is overly meticulous, controlling, or obsessed with details. For example, she's really anal about keeping her desk clean. Okay, so maybe they was calling me anal, but I heard anal. And the thing is on the flip side of that, a person doesn't realize, I do content, right? And so when I do content, it is crazy messes that get made because, like, right now, there's a whole outfit right there. It's crowns and all types of shit. And if y'all haven't seen it, he said precise. Hey, WM. Yesterday I was streaming from Twitch. Twitch has a 10-hour stream, so I did a sleep stream, and then when I got up, they was, so Twitch saw every short that I did. All 10 of them shorts, Twitch saw them, right? Me doing them, because I had the cameras up, and so Twitch caught how it got done and the behind the scenes. I showed them the video while I was doing it and all of that. So every one of them videos that went up yesterday, Twitch saw it, right? And so, not for nothing, I'm a person, like, I kind of like to keep my messes to myself, right? So I don't want nobody coming into my house if my house is looking crazy, right? Mind you, if you're doing content, shit can get real crazy. Any content creator or anybody that, does their own shit possibly could tell you. So even like if I'm doing something cooking or anything like that, the kitchen will be crazy. Mind you, I like things to be nice. So behind the scenes, somebody might not know that certain things, certain behaviors are still there. So they just might see you and they might just think that you are da 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 da. Thank you, Majestic Grace. But it's judging a book by its cover. Like, somebody may think that your ass is a slob. I don't know. Either way, it's still judging a book by its cover. It's like them being able to see just a little bit. But from what I heard about the person, and I think the word they're using is strict, right? So a person may be strict. But they're having fun now. So seeing a person smile, like, it's this little dance that I like. It's that girl, she said, throw that wham in a circle, and then somebody said, you like this song. And I'm always doing the song. I done did this song a couple times. It's on my thing, but for some reason this song is just in my brain. And then yesterday I saw a video. It's on my thing, on my it's on my TikTok inside of the area and the repost area, right? And it's this, and it just made me laugh because I'm always doing this dance, and literally that's the song they put in there. So y'all know my favorite rapper, so so I think they put this song to him that he's doing this dance, right? And it just was, because normally you see him, that's a gangster dancing. It made me smile because it's like, you wouldn't expect, he be talking about, I'm gonna kill you, and some other shit he be saying. You wouldn't expect for him to be, doing this dance, right? It was cute, by the way. So in my mind, it was one of those things where it's like, a person can be this and this. A person can be everything. And just because you get a small, snippet of somebody's, whatever, their demeanor, they may be no nonsense. But have y'all ever heard, like, the worst, killer, gangsters, their family will say they didn't know certain sides of these people because of the fact. So take you, for instance. A person may not know, a specific side of you or something, but then they come to find out that you're fun, you're loving, you're playful, you're very giving, you're this, that, you're that. And then it gives a whole different, personality. Either way, when a person feels like you gonna ride or die for them for forever, and we don't never want to die, but take it how it resonates, because again, when there's smoke, there's fire, and people just want to do what they're gonna do. Either way, a shift. Pisces is a sign of dreams and hidden waters, and right now, old programming from lifetimes, ancestral or karmic, is surfing. So you got this timeline, y'all can go back centuries, depending upon how many times y'all been here, and only y'all would know that, right? So how many times you done been here and you done picked up this, and this is the reason why they told me don't pick up bad behavior. So when you do this, you can't do that because you have to listen. And do you want to cut down the resistance? Because again, it's one of those things where I can tell you, don't smoke crack, right? And if you know that you done seen several different, crackheads running around, you don't have to take the risk on smoking crack. But somebody else, there are new crackheads. I hate to tell y'all. It's sad, but in 2025, you would be thinking, ain't no way. Because you already know what's going to happen. Some people just got to touch the stove. But also, those are the people, if they make it back on the other side, and they can make it back from that side spiritually, because there's something that's happening, something that they're going through, that person will be utilized to help somebody else. Hey, gays, so we can't judge somebody's pathway on what happens or how they got there. You don't know their options. You don't know their choices. You don't know their background. All you know is what you see. So a person would judge a person and, because how the fuck can there be new crackheads? Meanwhile, it's new crackheads. Take it how it resonates. I literally, no more than 3 or 5 months ago, there was a girl that I know personally that somebody ended up explaining that this person is on this. And I'm saying, how the fuck did she get on that? You want to know how she got on it? A nigga. It was intentional, right? Mind you, just be careful, because not for nothing, somebody tried to do me the same exact way. Mind you, from what I gather, the person had to have been trying to, microdose me. Because from what other people are saying outside of me, they said this person asked for da-da-da-da-das, saying that it was for me. I ain't never done that before. Mind you, I'm a person, like I said, I don't give a fuck about y'all. If God know I did it, the minute I thought about it, the minute I put it to my lips or my mouth, God knew about it. You ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in. You ain't got a spiritual nothing, prison, nothing to put me in. So I would say if I did that. So mind you, you sitting with people like it's sleeping with the enemy. Loyalty is important, because some people they have no loyalty. They ain't got no love. But mind you, they telling you I love you every fucking day. But meanwhile, I'm microdosing you with a certain type of drug because I'm trying to get you hooked on some shit. And then guess what? After you microdose a person long enough, right? And they don't know, because, they just take the pill. And then now the one day you decide, oh, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun, right? Because, shit be fun. I like fun. Talk to God about it. You know what I mean? Shit. And you have a experience and you like it. And now all of a sudden it's like your, choice. It's your thing of choice, right? Meanwhile, not realizing this person had been prepping you the whole entire fucking time. And now you hooked and stuck on something, not knowing why, but they know why. Because this person was setting you up for your downfall. Mind you, they said, I love you every day. I love you, but I'm a microdose your ass. What type of love, what love got to do with it? Like at that point, what love got to do with it? This is a person that is hell-bent on your downfall. Mind you, this is the same nigga that basically wants to also, tell your ass and some other weird shit. Projection. Because they're scared that if you make it, it does something against them. Your life being a blessing or turning into something great fucks with them. Y'all, people are really like that. And y'all may not think that it's a motherfucker sitting right next to you. Mind you, listen. Every day a person sitting beside you, sleeping in the same bed with you, living in the same house with you, doing everything. But mind you, these niggas do not like you. And somehow we fail to miss the signs. They gaslight on a regular basis. They talk down on a regular basis. They try to shame on a regular basis. They backhanded compliment on a regular basis. People outside of you will sit and see these people doing that, can hear it, But you be like, nah, this my boy. They been around me. The joke is always at your expense. But that's my boy. That's my girl. Person don't want you gaining no upper hand, any upper hand. You can say, oh, I'm going to go back to school. This person will figure out 9 million reasons why you shouldn't do something positive. Because you ain't got time for that. Meanwhile, how do you not got time? How can you not have time for something that is to better you? But mind you, we be loyal to these people. You don't have time for that because you got to take care of the house. You got to take care of the kids. You got to do whatever it is that you need to do, or be the wife. The man will say, you know, what the fuck did I see the other day? A person was saying, I forgot. But anyway, it'd be like, for some reason, the thing that came into my brain was fucking it wasn't BMF, it is Power, when Ghost was saying that he wanted to get out of the drug game and he wanted to be a better husband, a better businessman. He didn't want to sell dope no more, this, that, and the third. And Tasha kept saying, like, who do you think you are? You trying to be better? But mind you, he was talking to her at first, trying to be a better person. And then when his wife, the bitch that was supposed to help him, started, you know, oh, we couldn't do this, that, and the third. He turned to another fucking woman. Somebody that wanted to help him uplift, and then, you know, shit went crazy. But either way, for some reason it popped in my brain, then it went right back out. I was watching, for some reason I'm hooked on these challenges, right? And it's Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast put these people, he took them out to the fucking woods, right? And for some reason I want to do this. I went Mr. Beast's inbox and I asked Mr. Beast, I asked him, how do you do these challenges? Because I want to do one, right? And so one of the challenges is being stuck on a island or something with a person, and every day you get $10,000, right? But you have to survive, right? So they just dropped them out there with a little bit of shit, and you got to figure out how to build your shelter, how you do this. And mind you, I think I'm an outdoor person. I probably might, you know, I don't know. I can make it, but the money would be the motivation, right? So, and the fun, the experience, right? So this man, these two guys got put out on the fucking field, but in some land, and these motherfuckers was doing a good ass job. Like, when you wanted a teammate, these niggas was like this. Like, they said they was like brothers. They was only friends, right? And so they first started trying to figure out, you know, what's around them. They needed to find a stream because they had to find a source of, you know, food. These niggas built a campsite. They used the tents, the fucking parachutes that they was dropping the money in. Like, they got this shit together, right? And then Mr. Beast, here he come. Because, of course, he don't want to pay you fucking $10,000 a day. And these niggas look like they was getting very winged. Like, they would have done it, right? And Majestic Gray said, for me, it's family. Sad, not crack, but manipulation. Mind you, I'm going to show you some real bullshit-ass manipulation, right? And it was fucking family. So these niggas is doing the damn thing. They would have survived a whole year. They would have made millions of dollars, right? But here come the switch up. They work together so well. Mind you, these niggas are sleeping like this. You know what I'm saying? The man said, I'm sleeping closer to this nigga than I did my wife. The problem came in because one of the dudes had a brand new baby. And the wife was home by herself with another kid. This bitch was the dumbest I ever seen in my life. But, you know, to each his own. I ain't judging, all right? But she pissed me the fuck off. Because they gave them a day where now at this point they had made about $300 and something thousand together, right? And mind you, when Mr. Beast was coming in with some of the stuff, and I'm thinking they could have bought that, this, and the third. These niggas was doing good. Two white dudes, right? So the one white dude, his wife came in and she said, I got it. Like, as long as you need to stay, I got it. I'm taking care of it. Here go this other bitch. You have enough money now. First of all, do he really? Because remember, we're splitting this with another person. And then secondly, bitch, in my mind, I'm thinking, if she hold this shit the fuck down, like, this nigga's damn sure gonna come home and drop this money on her ass. Because he literally, you could tell he love her. she gonna get this money. He's gonna do what he need to do for the family. He's doing it for the family. You agreed to this shit, bitch. And then soon as she shows up, the very first day she shows up, the bitch start crying. Oh, well, you have enough money. It's time to come home. Guess what now that does? Puts in his brain, he got to get back home to the family. So now him and the boy now is at odds a little bit, only because this bitch done put the shit in his mind. Mind you, they would have done it. She would have been set for life. Her kids would have been set for life. But she put that little poisonous seed in his head. I can't make it. You have enough money. So then we start to see everything start to fall apart because, you know, this bitch said that, and now it's in the back of his brain because he don't want to fail her. But mind you, you done told your friend that you will go on this show with him and you will stick it through. Mind you, the idea was they had to fire this a flare up into the air, and that was the way, you know, that Mr. Beast would know that they was done. So the one that now did this, he was the one that said, I'm gonna give you the flare, I'm gonna take this, so then that way we both have to agree. The nigga went into the man's shit and stole the fucking other part of the flare because this bitch put it in his brain. I can't make it. Da 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 da. I ain't judging, but I ain't like it. Because if you knew what the plan was, the game plan was from the beginning, it's like when I said to the person, I don't know who the fuck that is, but I said we locked in. Because guess what? The nigga know we locked in. I don't give a fuck from this point until, you know, I die, right? And I'm talking about an energy. I said nigga, but I'm talking about an energy, right? So the energy that I'm talking to, my energy, ain't got to worry about me going nowhere. Like, I don't care what happens. The energy would have to die, and I would know that it's in my body because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, whatever, depending upon, you know, whatever, right? I'm waiting. Like, nobody's gonna come and say, ooh, well, you know, I belong, da 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 da, this, that, and the third. Nah, I made a contract with this energy, and I said that I'm going to, you know, do what I have to do for me. And then also on top of that, it'd be a thing where people be wanting shit and they ain't done the shit that they need to do for themselves. So, you know, you could get tired of, you know, waiting on something or doing something, but how you gonna get tired if you ain't done the shit that you need to do for yourself? You ain't done the shit you need to do for yourself. But meanwhile, you think you're ready for something else. So it's certain things that are happening and is happening right now that is old programming. Stuff that needs to be, you know, deleted from the system. So Pisces is a sign of dreams and hidden waters. And right now, old programming from lifetimes, ancestral, karmic, and be mindful of that word. Everybody that is on this channel, y'all know karma is good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. So it could be good karma. Don't just take it as, and I need for you to see everything, okay? That's surfacing, that's coming around you. It's surfacing. You may notice strange patterns, deja vu, or emotional waves that don't make logical sense. Because I told y'all wouldn't believe me if I told y'all some of the shit that is even happening right now, right? When it says timelines, again, you may be thinking this timeline. Mind you, we just shifted another timeline again. Because I told y'all I programmed the computer ahead of time because I wanted to give us like a fighting chance. But also, I had to give us a fighting chance because I also know that they have been resetting. Somebody's playing with the switch because they're trying to get it down to, you know, something that they are needing or they are wanting. But literally, it is not going their way. The powers that be. Because don't let the reset affect you. A lot more people are realizing something is happening. Like that they're playing with the timelines. So it said stealing. But mind you, I can't tell you. They said, don't tell you everything that is happening because they already told you. And if you was privy to the information, then you already know what they said. Don't let the reset affect you. Then it talks about hidden power. What's truly hidden? And why was it hidden? Because when the right thing is on the way, so is the wrong thing. And mind you, it's energies or entities that have been designed to kind of hinder your journey. Remember I said it's going to be chaotic because I want you to listen over here. Me. Focus on me. Pay attention to me. I'ma act like I don't know that I'm doing da-da-da-da-da. Pay attention to me. No, stick to the script, the programming, your genetic code. Stick to the script. How magical or spiritual have you become? What is truly hidden? Even from you. You may not even know how magical or how spiritual you are. Because all I keep hearing is, you know, the I'm powerful version. But how powerful, how magical are you right now in this cycle? Do you even know? Have you noticed some differences in yourself? Have you noticed differences in, you know, the air, the circumstance, the cycle, the situations, the people, the programming? Have you noticed differences in even in that? Because a lot of y'all can see. It says, when I gave you the message this morning, it said, right here, it gave you the cards. And this is why I said, somebody better go back, because I feel like somebody apparently must not have seen that. And it gave you, I told you, I pulled the cards myself. So I knew what the card said. Mind you, why was I even up at that time fucking doing a tarot reading? Because I didn't have no business, but I had all the business. It said, mind you, it ain't say shit because it literally deleted the whole entire fucking thing. And I'm not lying to you. All right. Well, either way, thank you for recoverment, or recovery. So maybe somebody recovering. Your intuition is crystal clear. You are seeing the truth behind the veil. Do not second guess it. Remember, I said many, many times, you are clearly seeing what you're seeing. We just having a little fun. That's what I heard him say. Take it how it resonates for you. Maybe you might not think that it was fun, but that's what they said. So one thing went behind the next. Somebody smell like food. It smelled like plantain. Or what's that stuff that them people be eating? It is, I know it damn sure smell like curry. No, it is, well, it could be curry, but it might be turmeric. That might be what the smell is. They said the anchor, right? For something, it's the thing about holding on, because here we are again. Go back. Releasing the flow, heightened intuition, going deeper into a situation. They said, what are you hiding? What are you hiding? Hey, Isaac, welcome. Thank you for being here. Isaac said, hit the like button. Mind you, somebody smelled good. Isaac, I wonder if that was you when you came in, because I noticed you and then there was a smell, but it smelled like, don't smell like a girl though. Somebody smell like food. Do somebody work at a restaurant? Slam Dunkin'. I heard that yesterday night. Plantains, Barbie chicken, mac and cheese, and cabbage. Okay, Slam Dunkin' is right there. He got a whole menu. I was going to say, because if somebody smell like they work at a restaurant, or there is a restaurant or something, because it smell like different stuff. But it's giving me the reminder of like a farmer's market or something. It smell like that. Mike Hill said, no, but I'm hungry. Me too.
My son put some perfume. Oh, at the same time. Okay. Over here, like something smell, but then there's food. I don't know, but y'all hear that sound outside? Period. So truly what is hidden, even from yourself, is how magnetic and spiritually potent you have become in this cycle. People may sense it, but not understand it, including you. Like, you know, what is different, changing. For some reason, I heard even like the voice is changing. Because I also told y'all that for some reason, my voice sounded like it was going out. But then something happened. And one of the videos from last year popped up the same time. My voice sounded the same way, like I was losing my voice even then. And I thought that was strange. Because why is the timeline like... So, something that happened before being prevalent or relevant right now. But mind you, that keeps being a thing because we talked about the timelines and the shit that is actually shifting and moving. And it's something else, but for some reason... Okay, so this is why some are drawn to you and others resist or act strangely. Your aura is expanding. Spirit is saying you are no longer who you were, and not everyone can travel with you or where you're going. So something that they wish to tell you, because the message earlier said, I got something to tell you. Pisces, what you're letting go of was the veil. Beneath it is your true sight, your true voice, your true power. The hidden is becoming revealed, not to hurt you, but to free you. So this, right? Let me put this. I'm going to put this on a post for y'all, right? Because I need for y'all to look at this and then determine. So this is going on a post on the wall, right? Determine what they're trying to tell you by this statement here. Because for some of you today, you're going to need it. It says it's like something packing along your journey. So this is something that you're packing along your journey. You're taking this with you. All right? So take it how it resonates. All right. So that is there. Pack this in your wherever you put it. I heard satchel. You know, it could be your purse, your suitcase, your whatever, but I heard satchel. So take it how it resonates. It is there on the wall, and I'm also going to put it in the chat, okay? So take it with you. My voice is still recovering from my stroke too. It's getting better. I'm sorry that you went through that. All right, so there's that. All right. Hidden message, Pisces. What are you letting go of? What you're letting go of was a veil. Beneath it is your true sight, your true voice, your true power. The hidden is becoming revealed. Not to hurt you, but to free you. All right, I'll put that there. So y'all got that. All right, so now over here, somebody, the answer is yes. That's the answer. So whatever you asked in the process of that, the answer is yes. All right, so we also have all right. Excuse me. Pisces, what you're releasing now is more than a situation or a person. It's an illusion that has kept you small. The veil covered your vision, muted your voice, and dimmed your power. Beneath it, your intuition sharpens, your energy expands, and your soul remembers its sovereignty. So sovereignty, your freedom has been important this whole entire time. People trying to keep you in, you know, conditioning in the box. What feels like a loss is actually a revelation. The hidden currents are aligning, showing you who, what, and where you truly belong. The unseen forces of the universe are working in your favor. You're being guided to step fully into your frequency, a frequency of clarity, courage, and magnetism. This unveiling is not to break you, Pisces. It's to awaken you, to remind you you are more than you ever knew. And the hidden truth is always your liberation. Be mindful of who and what is trying to insert into the situation, into the system, into the simulation. Because for some reason, people, y'all, if y'all knew what I really want to say, people are trying it. Trying it. Mind you, the people are acting like they don't know that they're trying it. Don't fucking fall for that shit. Because people is trying it. Their intentions are to try it. And then they're going to say, oh, but no. I said what I said. They trying it, all right? So the veil that's been shadowing your vision is lifting. What you're releasing right now is not lost. It is revelation. So watch closely. Because y'all going to act like these people are not doing what they're doing. And for some reason, something is telling me that one of y'all is literally sitting this close to your sabotager. More than one. And like what's Majestic Grace said, it be family. They'll say, oh, I didn't mean to do. Yes, the fuck they did. Their intentions. They don't want you. Yo, okay, I hope this is not a thing. But somebody literally, they're saying that a person is going to cut off communication from somebody that is getting ready to help you. But the person cuts the communication and then acts like they don't know. Shit like that pisses me off. Only because, okay, so what happened was, and mind you, it was a great thing. It depended upon the person, but this is not good. So there was letters that was being sent to me at a point in time. A person was intercepting the letters. So it made me think that a person didn't love me, didn't care about me, didn't da-da-da-da-da. They just fuck me. Meanwhile, that's not what happened. Letters was being sent, a person was taking them and throwing them away. And so it just so happened that, you know, I guess maybe all of the letters, you know, at one point in time, because for some reason they ended up having some of them, but they didn't have all the letters that they should have had, because maybe they was throwing them away from the beginning and they realized, okay, I could just keep them. But somehow it's found. And why is it saying, okay, so it's given like jail? I don't know if they got you in spiritual jail, or if you may feel like it's spiritual jail, or if it's jail. But it's jail. So somebody holding you, like, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't want you to be, but it's also giving parental advisement. Like, a parent may, you know, try to keep their child safe or something of that nature, but mind you, it is literally only hindering or holding them back. So I heard Big Dreams. The song, what's the song? Something, but she got bigger dreams. She fuck with small town niggas, but she got bigger dreams. Hold on. She fuck with small town niggas, but something about bigger dreams. That's a song, I think, because I hear that. For some reason, I want to hear Wale or Wale, but then also that would mean something different. So that's, I don't know. Lyrics. I heard Jason's lyric. But lyrics, it's the lyrics. Y'all, the shit say deja vu. Like, this shit is weird.
So it's J. Cole, it's deja vu. And we talked about deja vu. So confirmation. So you may be having deja vu. Full lyrics. It is J. Cole, like I said. It was 2016, so take it how it resonates. That turns into 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that turns into 9. So initials J and C, take it how it resonates. He said, put a finger in the sky if you want a nigga. What I want wants me. All right, so take it how it resonates. Put 2 fingers in the sky if you wanna. Put a finger in the sky if you want a nigga. All right, so it just repeats that. Anyway, so then it says, sometimes you worry about the things he can provide for you. Whenever you around, I see it come alive for you. I finally recognize the feelings that's inside for you. Although I know your man, and trust me, he would die for you. These quiet thoughts of you been going on for years now. I saw you in the party, soft lips, soft spoken. I came and talked to you, but homie interfered. Now he introduces you as his girl, and I was heartbroken. Some people talk about that love at first sight shit. To keep it real, I don't know whether I believe it's true. But if it is, then tell me if I'm wrong or right. If I fell in love, why all I hear is cock blocking. So it would be like, you know how you hang out with, and this is why you got to be careful about the people that you be with. So you know how you hang out with, a group of people, right? And then it'd be another group of niggas that come in. So it'd be a group of females and a group of people, a group of guys. For some reason, everybody will attract, but everybody attracts off of the eyes, right? And then it'd be certain people choosing in the situation, right? So somebody may have chosen somebody that technically the energetic tie was for somebody else, or the energetic connection would have been for somebody else. So it's like it got chosen all off the wrong things. But mind you, I feel like a person knew. Like they could see the energetic connection that was between you and somebody else, and then they just try to step in. I don't know, but then it kind of looks bad, because then they would say that you is messing with somebody, like, the homies, this person's person. But meanwhile, the energy matched somebody else, that because y'all just chose off the visual. So it may have looked good. Somebody may have had a fatter ass than somebody else, and you may have been built normal or whatever. So their eyes attracted them there, but their spirit was saying, nah, that's the one I want. So some people talk about love at first sight. To keep it real, I don't know whether I believe it's true, but if it is, then tell me if I'm wrong or right. If I fell in love with you before I ever even knew, mind you, why is the energy saying they gravitated there, but the message was wrong? Because a person didn't, because what they said this is one of the most, they said zip it, because there's emojis there. It's eyes, it's an emoji. They said because the energy is matching, but now it's like you dating a friend's man or something, but meanwhile they was never supposed to date. They was never supposed to be together. But they went off of this. It said, can you hear me? Because my energy is talking to somebody else's energy. Isaac said confirmation on them. Because I told y'all, remember, what did I gave y'all the list. The energy, okay, so they said give you the list again. Or somebody saying give me the list again. But I don't know if they're going to let me. We'll see. Let's see. Reminders. All right, so where's my, let's see if they'll let me give it to you, because if that's not, because somebody's saying that, I can hear it. But then on the other hand of that, you know, people be saying what they be saying. Because if I can't pull it down, then guess what? It ain't going to happen for you, Captain. Anyway, oh, let me see. Might be happening for you. Might be happening for you. Okay, remember. So 5:30 is the word, is the time. I am different from everyone else. My reality, destiny, and design has always been on divine autopilot. Some people might not like that because, you know, it's free will. They told me to remember it. Take it how it resonates for you. My energy and essence is speaking to other energies on its own. And they know it too. So it's meetings happening between my energy and other people's energy. Don't let the reset affect you. Mind you, I ain't giving y'all all the shit that they gave me because it ain't none of your business. But I'm going to give you the basics, okay? Don't let the reset affect you. Life is now whatever you are doing. Love it. It has purpose. Because nothing is a coincidence. Whatever is happening is meant to happen. Delayed is not denied. And your timing is on divine timing. My timing is on divine timing. Y'all do what y'all want. It says some advanced souls know how to jump and not have to be reborn. And I never went over that with y'all. And the reason why is because if you know, then you know. And the reason why is just if you know, then you know. They don't have to, you know, expire. Because what I seek is seeking me. And because I know how powerful my energy is, it's going to do what it needs to do to get here. Y'all hear that? I'm going to have some fun today. So, the veil has been shadowing your vision. The veil that's been shadowing your vision is lifting. What you're releasing right now is not lost. It's revelation. Watch closely. Your eyes, your heart, your soul are about to see what has always been hidden. So you're being, I heard open. I was going to say given, but it said open. Take it how it resonates. Everything you thought was holding you back. 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 It was a veil. And I repeated it that many times for a reason. Take it how it resonates. People, situations, patterns, illusions that dimmed your voice and muted your power. They were never your truth. I also said to y'all today, there is energy being sent. It is not yours. It is not yours. I said already to y'all. Somebody slid through. Somebody slid through. Mind you, I've known this for months. I told y'all, Jess was right there. I told Jess, mind you, she right there, she can tell you, I've known this for months. I didn't say a word. I only told her. I told her for a reason. I'm going to tell y'all the reason. Jess is a 219. I am a 219. I have never met so many 219s in my entire life. Somehow, the 219s are doing this. Mind you, the 219s have to stay out of each other's energy. Because it's stuff happening that, again, there's energy that is around that is not yours. And all 219s are not created equally. So take it how it resonates for you. It could be a 219, it could be a 220, it could be a 221, a 222, a 223, 224, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And 229, y'all definitely 3-1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all up until y'all expire from Pisces. Understand that y'all are doing something energetically that you may not understand, but your energy is communicating with like. Even if you don't understand how y'all are alike. Me and Jess look nothing alike. Me and Jess act nothing alike. Me and Jess are energetically alike. Mind you, I think me and Jess have the same amount of kids. Like, there are so many similarities, but also so many differences. It's not your energy. There was a tethering, or a attempted tethering. So just so y'all know, attempted tethering. Anyway, whoever it was slipped through the skin of their fucking teeth, and literally that's how it was given. Like, the door was closed and they barely fucking made it. But the point of it is it don't matter whether or not you barely made it or not. The point of it is it matters that they made it. Okay? Just right there. Mind you, just smart as shit. So if there's anything that y'all wish to ask it in the chat. Now's y'all best opportunity, because you got another right in that chat. So if there's questions, y'all better get to asking, because listen, she gonna give you them jewels and them gems, I promise you. So if y'all need something, now will be y'all time. She right there. So everything you thought was holding you back, it was veil. People, situations, illusions that dimmed your voice and muted your power. They were never your truth. They were lessons wrapped in shadows, teachings, teaching you patience, discernment, and courage. I can also say this. Spirit is saying, Pisces, that what you let go of may have felt like heartbreak, frustration, or even betrayal. But beneath it is clarity. Beneath it is your freedom. Also, there's an energy that has been around that I have been having a love-hate relationship with. But this love-hate relationship has been the best teacher of my life. Best teacher of my life. Mind you, I should have never even encountered this energy, but I encountered the energy way too early, and it created issues. Mind you, the energy smells amazing. I can smell the energy even still to this day, even thinking about it. But I encountered the energy early, which kind of created another issue. I'm glad I encountered the energy, because it was important, you know what I mean? And it also helped me, but all stars are not created equally. I love you more, Jess. All stars are not created equally. And I'm talking about celestial stars. Like the heavens, the sparkle. You know how like star seeds and things of this nature, where somebody will say that one is this and one is that, or it's this or it's that. Again, not to make one higher than the other, not being created equal, also just means that it's different. It's like our palm. Mind you, she put it, Isaac put it, the palm. It's the, what's that symbol called? But mind you, it's the palm. Like your signature, because you have your signature. Everybody has their signature. It says, look closer. The hidden currents of your life are aligning. Your intuition sharpens, your inner knowing rises, the things you couldn't see before, the subtle energies, the truth behind the action, the soul contracts are becoming clear. All right, so it keeps being a thing about these fucking contracts. So I heard intercession, new contracts being completed. Mind you, and I don't know how to word this, right? Can you have a new old contract? Yes. Okay. So, mind you, not with anything that is basically a setback or a spin the block energy. It is an energy of my energy. All right. So my energy that has been chasing, looking, seeking, anything that it could figure on what it needed to do. Right. Because in some timelines, spiritually aware could be affected by the reset. Because again, everybody's not having the same timeline right now. This is why you have people out in the streets that are, you know, picketing and doing all of this other stuff. Meanwhile, y'all don't even know some of these things are happening. But for some of the people that actually know that, you know, it's other stuff that is behind, it's the Hamza, that's what it's called. But mind you, as I was doing that, Isaac was putting it there. So I just said the energy is crazy. Y'all, today is an amazing day. I kid you not that ever since I even said allowing the universe to just, you know, I'll lead now, I'll follow. We just gonna do whatever because they know better, right? Every day I have received a blessing. Every day. Mind you, the blessing that I received yesterday came in such a way that, because I already said, I didn't even think that was, I thought that was always going to be a problem. Mind you, the universe literally just showed up and showed out. And that's why, what did I say? When y'all receive them, let me know. Tell me. Because if you are in alignment, you have been here. We have been doing everything. Y'all have been listening and y'all been dodging them fucking bullets that they've been sending. Because it keeps being a thing. And yeah, look at me, look at me, look at me. Insert me into the system. I want to be relevant. Ass head. And again, I ain't saying nothing, but I said everything that I needed to say. So this is one of the most. Hopefully y'all understand. I told y'all Chick-fil-A. And if you didn't hear the story earlier, the man went to Chick-fil-A, he ordered his food. They gave him his food, and then they gave him a lot of bulk food. Chicken nuggets, fucking eggs, biscuits. The man could have went home and fed a small army, but instead they got online talking about one of the motherfucking employees are going to get fired. That was a blessing, you dummy. Why are you doing that? Why is everything to be filmed? Everything don't got to be filmed. Everything don't got to be told. Everything is not for everybody. So this is one of the most, but it was talking about the timeline. And I also told y'all, even in the process, this timeline is stealing. Take it how it resonates. Excuse me. Right. Bless. It's a recession for everyone else, but I'm eating good throughout it on behalf of the universe. Period. The universe gave preparation. The universe has been doing things to make sure that you're not going to suffer the consequences of certain things that did not pertain to you. He clearly wasn't using discernment. No, he was a dumbass. Because why did that have to be online? It was not supposed to be there. It was a blessing that was given to you. And now you getting ready to get somebody fucking fired when the universe was helping. The universe is going to send people to help. And instead, you blasting the people ain't helping. And maybe certain things don't get done, you know, the way you're used to it. Because maybe, you know, he might would have been better off if the man had said, you know, I gave you a little blessing, da 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 da. But I can't tell you that. You see what I'm saying? I heard, what's the thing when you not non-disclosure? All right, so somebody might have to sign an NDA or something too. But I feel like you're signing an NDA with the universe. Yeah, exactly, Miss Kelly. That's what I said, listening to all that. And all I'm going to do is get dressed all up and, you know, all pretty again and, you know, do some more videos, 10 of them, until I run out of dresses on a daily basis. But non-disclosure. Everything ain't to be discussed. Right, I would have sent it to the family group. Yeah, exactly. Like, look at God, period. Or if you need to tell somebody, it's like, you know, okay, you can discuss it amongst, you know, the trusted da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. But for it to be to the internet, nah. Remember, we're talking about loyalty and love. Loyalty in life. Loyalty to yourself, to your own energy. It's like one of those things when, you know, they tell you what happens in the house stays in the house. So what happens in the house stays in the house, but it's also having discernment, because what happens in the house, as long as it don't, violate the children or anything of that nature, then that's cool. So it's having some discernment on the things that, you know what I'm saying? But the universe ain't giving you no ill shit. It sounds like the universe is saying, I'm giving you the blessings that are needed and necessary. Like, I can't come do what I need to do with you right now, but I'm going to take care of you. So, I'm going to drop something in your Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop something in your bank account. Some money going to show the fuck up that maybe, you didn't know. The other day I got, might not have been fucking, important to nobody else or a major thing. But the other day I got money deposited out from the universe, literally. And so again, it is money showing up or things showing up to help you. Food, because again, food costs money. So take it how it resonates. Time is money. It may equate to something monetary, but the universe literally saying, oh, I got you in this holding pattern or something, right now, but I'm going to support and I'm going to take care of you. Yesterday when I did the video, I did this one and it said maybe nobody caught on to it, right? But when I was doing, my little pretty dress and all of that, and I don't know why, but y'all, I really would walk around the house like that. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But in my mind, it gave me the thought, So as I'm doing this, mind you, this is one of the pictures, right? Mind you, this picture is just too cute. So as I did that, the caption says, because all you hear is me saying, I don't know, right? And the caption to the I don't know says, okay, so it pops up. It says Glorilla arrested Tuesday on felony charges. All right, I don't know why that is, there, but I hope she's fine. But we know the people that are, in that circle. So there's that. The caption says, I like Glorilla too. But I feel like that's also a play. So because that's what I heard. It sounds like it's also a play, like trying to get at somebody else through her. That's what that is. Not my business. It says, practicing for when y'all really find out that this is how my new husband's family really dresses and I'm in love with them and my new lifestyle. That's what it said. So people probably just like, what I'm saying? Because for some reason, I just feel, I feel so home right there like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. Mind you, I'm going to do it again today. It's just making me feel real comfortable and at home. But anyway, it is a thing. Somebody may be looking at that and be saying, look, now somebody want my dress. Now, literally, I just showed y'all that dress and there's somebody literally saying, they want the dress. Bitch. I'm going to put that dress on today. You can come and get it after I wear it. But either way, that dress is about to be filmed today. All right? Somebody want it. But all the dresses are for sale, just so y'all know. Hey, son. I wish your damn girl get off anyway. We need to go get something to drink. All right, so y'all, I'm about to go. But be mindful. Yeah, she better go on and get that dress is about to be filmed today, honey, because I already got this laid right there. I kid you not. And we about to put that mother sucker on. So she wanted, she better bring her. Mind you, that all these dresses, that dress is expensive in the motherfucker. I literally got that shit online for $20. Take it how it resonates. Either way, she about to make me more than $20 right now because I'm about to put it on. This is one of the most, they said, because this stuff happened. Thank you, and I love you more, Isaac. You have a blessed day. They are the all eyes, because it's more than just a person, so more eyes, people's watching. Mind you, we now got Glorilla, and guess what? That also means that the feds was watching. I said spiritual arrest, so take it how it resonates, but she really got arrested. You almost made me sorry, I'm just saying. All right, and so it says, watch this with your ears. The things that you know, see. Because I be doing shit. But watch them. Because they be fucking doing shit. Okay? Watch them people. Because I said, somebody right now, be mindful, Pisces, you're in jeopardy. I said what I said. And me saying that, follow your own intuition. Whatever you was going to do, somebody said yes, but whatever you was going to do, follow your own intuition. Somebody may say you're in jeopardy of or in danger. That's how, they phrase it. But technically, you know what jeopardy means. You got a fighting chance if you follow what your discernment. So, Pisces, that's the message. Hopefully it helped. Thank you guys for coming towards my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I hope I have, given you reason to subscribe. If not, then, you're going to go with God too. So, there's that. Oh, can y'all do me a favor, right? Before we go. If any of y'all on TikTok or Instagram, right? If y'all are, I need for y'all to go stalk this shit out of Kevin Gates and tell him that I love him. Bye.